Intellectual property is an umbrella term for set of intangible assets or assets that aren't physical in nature. Intellectual property is owned and legally protected from outside use or implementation by person or company without consent. It can consist of many types of assets including trademarks, patents, and copyrights. Intellectual property infringement occurs when a third party engages in unauthorized use of assets. Legal protections for most intellectual property expire after some time, but they can last forever for others. Yes. Here we will be discussing about the intellectual property protecting your innovations. So protecting your intellectual property is crucial for safeguarding your inventions, creations, and business. From patents to trademarks, a strong intellectual property strategy can give you a competitive edge and help you maximize the value of your assets. What is intellectual property? Inventions. Patents protect your inventions, giving you an exclusive right to make, use, and sell your invention for a limited time. Brand identity. Trademarks protect your brand name, logo, and other unique identifiers, helping you stand out in the market. Creative works. Copyright protects your original works of authorship, such as books, music, and software, granting you exclusive rights to reproduce and distribute your work. Types of intellectual property. Number 1, patents. Number 2, trademark. Number 3 is copyright. And number 4, trade secrets. Now let us see about the patent. So this protects inventions and give you the exclusive right to make, use, and sell your invention for a limited time. Second property is trademark. This protects your brand name, logo, and other unique identifiers, helping you stand out in the market. And third property is copyrights. This protects your original works of authorship such as books, music, and software, granting you exclusive rights to reproduce and distribute your work. Fourth property is trade secrets. This protects confidential information that gives you a competitive edge, such as formulas, processes, and customer leads. These are the various types of intellectual property. Now let us see about the patents protecting inventions. The types of patents may be utility patent, design patent, or plant patents. The patent process involves filing an application with USPTO and undergoing a rigorous examination process. Patent enforcement requires proactive measures to protect your rights and potentially involve legal action to stop infringement. The next property is trademark, branding, and identity. Types of trademarks are word marks such as Apple, Google, and logo marks, Nike swoosh, McDonald's golden hearts, sound marks, Intel's bong sound. So these are the various trademark, branding, and identity for that particular company. And third one is copyrights. So safeguarding creative works. First step is creation. So the moment a creative work is fixed in a tangible medium, copyright protection arises automatically. And registration with the US Copyright Office provides additional legal benefits and remedies for US copyright. And similarly, we have a Canadian copyright and Indian copyrights too. So that has to be filed accordingly with a country that it has been associated with. And enforcement. Copyright infringement can be pursued through legal actions to protect your rights and stop unauthorized use. And next is trade secrets, maintaining competitive advantages. Confidentiality. Maintaining strict confidentiality is essential to protecting your trade secrets. Non-disclosure agreements. NDAs are crucial for protecting your secrets when sharing information with others. And security measures. Implementing robust security measures such as secure storage and access account. So there are strategies that has been followed in case of intellectual property. So those are listed here. The first one is assessment. So identify and evaluate your existing intellectual property assets. Next is protection. Develop a plan to protect your IP through patents, trademarks, copyrights, or trade secrets. In enforcement, establish clear procedure for monitoring your IP rights. Next is enforcing and defending your intellectual property. So cease and desist letters. Send a formal notice to infringers demanding they stop using your intellectual property. So if that has not been the case and if you are not following your notice, then you can take legal action on them. And legal action. So file a lawsuit in court to enforce your intellectual property rights and seek damages. An alternative dispute resolution. Consider mediation or arbitration to resolve dispute outside of court. Here are the global intellectual property considerations. Number 1, international treaties. Treaties like the Paris Convention and TRIPS agreement provide a framework for international intellectual property protection. Then second one, national laws. So each country has its own unique intellectual property laws which you must understand and comply with. Third one, foreign filing. So in case if you want to file from one country, if you are in one country resident and want to file in another country as your intellectual property, then you have to follow the regulations and the norms strictly they have formulated in the respective country where you are going to file your intellectual property.